Oh, buongiorno. Alrighty then. Well, I'm trying to get my watch time up, so I'm doing all the mundane things. Body doubling. It's also like, because it's like a goal of mine to get more watch time, and then I'm like, if I'm doing the dishes, I'm like, I'm worried about not getting enough watch time or something, or because I just want to be remonetized again, because I have all these videos that it's like, I think I'm getting like 100,000 views a month, right? So that doesn't translate into big bucks. That translates into, for me, because I don't know what my rating is or anything like that, and any videos that I've talked about finance or like relationships, the ad revenue is like way more on those ones. But yeah, I don't know. It like the 60 to 100,000 views that kind of just happened because of like my old shorts and like my old videos. And for example, like I have an interview with Stitches, and then he's kind of come back on the scene of YouTube, and I noticed any video that's clipped from my interview or anything with him, it's like getting way more views and watch time recently because it's getting suggested. And it's just like I'm getting like 60,000 views or so a month, which is like, it's like modest, but it's like that translates to like 20 bucks a month, right? So I'm trying to get remonetized again so I can get back into that. And I think once I have that, it's like, it's not like the money motivates me, but it is like a nice reward. It's like when you do something good, it's like, okay, so here's like money coming out of thin air because people are watching me. So I kind of want to get back to that. I guess this is some sort of like body doubling trick because I was losing. I didn't have the motivation to be doing the dishes, and now here I am. So some sort of body. Well, hello there. I should not get water. I don't like using the dishwasher. I don't know why. It's probably quicker, but most dishwashers tend to not get fucking everything. So. First time I've ever really lived with roommates. So then it's like I can't do the thing where roommate hasn't been home for like a week, so I could do my thing. I did do my thing where I'm like, oh, I need to let it soak, but yeah, not I can't really do that. It's kind of rude, because it's like, I mean, I don't think he'd be like horribly offended, but it's just not fair to him, you know? So, okay, hi. Said hi. Say, Arnica. Who the fuck's Arnica? Hey, Jonathan. Is that your name? Is it Arnica? I don't have a wife, so yeah. And you know, I'm in Canada. We don't really have that old traditional rule thing anymore. Yeah. Very small women here make more money than most men now. Do 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 do. Do do do. So then I don't know, like I don't need this to be spotless because it's just gonna like end up in the oven like 400 degrees. So even if there was a little bit of gunk on it, it's like how much bacteria survives in 400 degrees, you know? Should just put it back in the goddamn oven to clean it. And then this was the pot I cooked rice in. So then it's like I just soaked it so that none of the rice would see this wouldn't really get dirty, but I just soaked it so none of the rice would stick. I mean, sometimes when I cook rice, it's like so the way I kind of learned it was from a buddy. It's like you put twice as much water as the rice. And then you once it's boiling, you put the rice in, then you turn it off, and then you just let it simmer. But one time I put too much water, so then I turned it back on quickly to get rid of the excess water. And then it's I just kind of forgot about it. So it's a bunch of rice got burnt to the bottom of the pot. And I couldn't, tried, it was such a waste of time because I tried for weeks to save the pot, right? And then the only thing that worked to get the rice off, it's WD-40, and then the pot stunk like WD-40, so then I was oh, well, I guess I'm just buying a new pot now. Ha ha ha, his boyfriend, ha ha ha. I gotta use way too much soap. But whatever. Gotta use soap everywhere. I don't think I've ever really been efficient with washing dishes, and that's probably why I don't really like doing it a lot. And then I just kind of pound soap on everything, and I probably don't use it the most efficient way. It's kind of refill with water, scrub it a bit, keep refilling it, and eventually just melts everything away. Pad Financial, how's it hanging? Long time no see or speak. I don't think we've ever met. I was back in Winnipeg after the old convoy. Didn't run into you. That's fine. Honestly, forgot I was streaming. For like about 5 minutes. Guess I'll turn these things upside down so that it drips into the towel and then it uses the space of the towel. Do 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 do. I don't know if this is like boring for you guys. I don't know. It's nice to chill. I like the soaking and leaving it method works, like, because some of these things, soak it in hot water, do some soap, and then everything just kind of rinses off. You don't even have to put that much work into scrubbing. Gotta give it some time. 14, wow. How am I, El Pato? I'm pretty good. I'm just doing the dishes. Doing this thing called body doubling is what some people call it. Had zero motivation, but I was like, oh, I'll make a little show out of it. And there's people watching me, so now I feel like I kind of have to work. Not even using a rack, just using the old towel trick. Spreads out the moisture. Hot, soapy water everywhere. You liked... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, like, weirdly, I don't even like to use the dishwasher that much. Well, I do and I don't. It's like an automatic thing, you hit and walk away. But, like, shit like this melts. I've melted some of these in a dishwasher, so I'm like, oh, I guess I need to just wash some things by hand. Getting near the end. How long has your dishwasher been broke? Boo 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 boo. Oh, cool. Thank you everyone for being a part of the journey of getting me watch time and helping me become remonetized once again. As I was explaining before, I get around like 60,000 to 100,000 views a month. Those are all videos I've poured money into in the past and spent a lot of time and even like paid people to help me edit. And then it was getting me like 20 to 40 bucks a month, which was like, it was like a little attaboy kind of paying back some of the hard work and views I've brought to YouTube over the years. And yeah, when I got demonetized, it's like, damn it, my hard work. Not really, but it's just like, I don't know, it was nice getting like 20 to 40 bucks a month. And then it's like, I was kind of getting more excited and experimenting with different things. It's like, oh, okay, this kind of gets me more views and money, but I don't really like doing stuff like that. Okay, now I'm going to try this. Oh, that also. And I found talking about relationships or anything with money, because people like banks and stuff and any insurance or anything, like, or any financial institution, it's because like once they get a customer, like once you have your bank, like once you're at your bank, it's very likely you're going to leave your bank because it's a pain in the ass. So once they get you, they make a lot of money off you your whole life. So banks and credit cards and insurance and all financial institutions pay a lot, and they compete with each other to obtain clients. So, that's why it's like, oh, if I was talking about, I never went into deep depth of anything financial, but, I found there's like a couple things. It was like a money saving advice where it's like, I don't know, for example, like, it's like I have an itch to impulsively buy things, and it used to be like on Amazon, and then you like buy, now you have a bunch of $20 fucking trinkets, and that adds up to $100 pretty quick, you know, do it 4 or 5 times, you know, $20 to $25, all of a sudden you just wasted $100, and like one of those things you only use, and you use it like twice, and then it's just like in clutter, right, and then you end up like selling it for way less, or like just leaving it somewhere when you move, and instead of impulsively buying stuff like that, when I get the itch to impulsively buy something, or when I feel like spending money stupidly, because I think like a lot of people just have that in them. It's like, I have a little bit of debt here. I got a little bit of credit card debt. That probably makes the most sense to pay off first, right? But when I want to spend stupidly, I throw extra money onto my car loan, because it's like that is the lowest interest rate of all the loans I have. But it's just like, it feels good to knock it down. And it's like, oh, there, I blew money in a dumb spot. Even though it's not dumb, but it's like the dumbest out of all my loans to pay off. And, you know, when I need to impulsively buy something, I buy stocks on, like, Wealthsimple. And, like, I tend to do very, like, safe, because I think money compounded adds up. Like, I buy, like, very safe ETFs or REITs. That's, like, real estate investment trusts that you can buy on the stock market that it's, like, you know, like shares in an investment company or something. Don't quote me. This is for entertainment purposes only. But it's like shares in investment companies that own real estate. So it's like the dividends tend to be monthly. And then on Wealthsimple, like a lot of stuff will just reinvest into buying more shares. And on Wealthsimple, you can buy fractions of shares, right? So then it adds up quicker and quicker and quicker. And then ETFs, there's one called EIT.UN. It pays out like 10 cents a share, and it trickles down to buy more. Or I buy bank stocks, and those tend to be very safe, because I feel like banks will be the last thing to fail. So it's like, if I need to just blow money and get that itch, it's like I'm kind of blowing. I think there's a power. People feel powerful when they buy something, because it's like you made something happen. Now you have something that's doing something for you, right? So that's why what was I saying? So that's why. Oh, salut. El Pat. Je parle français un peu. J'habite dans Québec. Yeah, so like, I don't know, that like I sometimes it's like you might not break that habit of like impulsively buying stuff, but I just kind of switched to, okay, instead of trinkets off Amazon, now I'm buying like bits of Amazon stock on Wealthsimple. Whenever I feel like going to Starbucks, I buy Starbucks stock. Which it's funny, because either one kind of contributes to the stock price going up, whether I buy Starbucks or now I have to get new soap. I'm all out. Anyways, allô, bonjour. No, yeah, no, mon français pas très bien. J'habite. Yeah, no, yeah. Je peux order en français en restaurant. How do you say sometimes? How do you say sometimes? Comment vous dit sometimes en français? Oui, je parle en français. Del Camp is how you say sometimes or something. But yeah, it's a lot like muscle memory, and if you don't use it, you lose it. And I feel like I've lost most of my French anyway. It's like I grew up in a Canadian prairie province where we did a little bit of French in school, but it wasn't ever taken seriously, and mostly just fucked around and played computer games. Before moving to Quebec, I did a lot of Duolingo, and I feel like the thing that did it the most was just working des fois. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for the watch time, and thanks for joining me while I did my dishes.